All right, Brad and I are going to give you 5 examples where you should never crack your back.
Right. As a matter of fact, Bob, we're talking. Oh, I'll wait till after the introduction till we get more
Well,
details.
good for you.
There, get them suspended out
Thanks.
there.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
All right, number one, Brad, if you have a herniated or bulging disc, cracking your back is not going to help this. It could make it worse.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you've probably had this too as a therapist. I've had a number of chiropractors refer their patient
Right.
to the therapist when they know there's a bulging
It's not
disc.
in their wheelhouse.
Right, because they know it's more for us than that.
Well, let's demonstrate what
Absolutely,
happens
Bob.
in a herniated disc.
So we have, if we look at the spine, here's the pelvis, the buttocks, the lumbar spine, and typically a herniated disc.
Just on that side.
Yep, can you zoom right in on that real close? Here's L4 and here's L5. Oftentimes it's either that level or actually the one below. It doesn't matter, the mechanics are similar or the same. So right there, see that little red bulge? We're going to show you how that works. And here's L5 and this is L4, our model. Okay, Bob, what do you say?
Let's go for it.
All right. The disc is going to be represented by this squishy ball.
Right?
Now, inside the disc, there's an annulus, which is a tough fibrous material that's flexible, and inside there's a gel.
Right.
The red represents the gel. Now, here we go. A healthy vertebra here, and here's a healthy disc. If you're running, it acts like a shock absorber.
Now, the inside is actually the nucleus pulposus.
Yeah. Bob, you've been doing your homework.
Right.
So we've got motion, and it allows motion, but if that annulus or that outside layer gets weakened, the nucleus pulposa or the red stuff in there can actually start to bulge out like that.
So if the spine is like this, if you bend forward,
That's
way forward.
Yeah. The more you bend, the more you flex, get in that position, the more it wants to push out that herniated bulge, which presses into
the nerve root.
Right. This is an anatomically off. This is going right
Right.
into the spine. It should be out there like that. I'm going to help it to be more correct. We don't like that. Your body doesn't like that. We want to get that back in there where it belongs.
Cracking is not going to help that.
Yeah, exactly. It actually could
Maybe make it worse.
make
Right.
it worse. Yeah. And we'll have none of that.
Right.
So there you go. I thought that was kind of fun, Bob.
Very
And
good.
If you get one of these, you can also go like this, and it's a very soothing for the
Well,
mind.
good for you, Brad.
All right, carry on.
All right, we happen to have an expert on this next one, spondylolisthesis. I
It's a
said it wrong.
mouthful. We're not really sure, but I think it's pronounced spondylolisthesis. But whatever, it's what we have here is a
sample of one.
Yeah, we have a model here, and I have a model in mind because I've had this diagnosed for about 12 years now. One of the vertebrae here we have L4 actually shifts
Shift
forward, and you can see this gap right here is not supposed to be there. The farther it shifts, the worse off you are. There's 4 grades, 1 through 4. 4 is the worst, 1's the least. Mine's at about grade 2. Oftentimes the disc will actually deteriorate, and mine has gone like this. Hopefully the bones come together, but you do not want to go to a chiropractor and have your back
right.
adjusted. I tried it.
You want to
It
fuse
hurts.
your back.
I told the chiropractor, don't do that again.
Sure.
It hurt my back, and he respected that.
Sure.
Well, whatever.
We want your back to fuse
Yeah.
naturally.
And we have exercises specifically on this.
To strengthen the muscles around it.
Exactly. There's specific exercises that will help. And it does. Mine has been much better in the last couple of years. So,
No crack.
yeah, don't crack the spondy.
All right, this is for somebody who has osteoporosis or osteopenia. They shouldn't have their back cracked
No.
anyway.
Well,
But let's say you don't know you have it,
right.
but you do know you have a compression fracture.
Sure. Which will typically show up in x-rays.
Right.
Sometimes you got to have it read by a radiologist.
So I got to borrow your imagination here. We got 3 vertebrae, let's say L3, L4, L5.
Yep.
What happens is when you bend forward, the muscle or the bone integrity isn't there. So you actually bend forward and it squeezes down.
And it kind
It
of
breaks.
crumbles.
Right,
It doesn't completely fall apart, but it's very painful.
right. And there's no way you want to crack something like this.
No, and there's no chiropractor that's going to be responsible and irresponsible and
So
do that.
osteoporosis, osteopenia, compression fracture. No.
Typically with older people, maybe 50 or 60 above. At the younger,
Right. Number 4, if you have a spinal stenosis, Brad, this is generally 50 years and older, and when you walk, you get pain down both legs,
Sure.
or one leg, but it feels better when you bend over or sit down.
Yep.
So what is happening is, if you look at a model here, the stenosis could be in one of the foramen here.
Yep. So where the peripheral nerve comes out, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Every level there is one. That nerve goes in through a hole, which is known as the foramen. When that foramen can get smaller for a number of reasons,
From arthritis
Yeah.
or ligaments or
so it pinches that nerve, causing pain, typically where the nerve goes down the leg. When you bend forward, that opens the gap
Gap
up.
up.
This model's too stiff to show it, but you know it's opening because it feels better.
the other place the stenosis can take place is actually in the spinal canal. That's where the spinal cord runs along. So
Right.
it can be narrowed down there, and that's when you get pain down both legs.
Right.
So,
It's better to have stenosis in the foramen than in the canal.
right, right, exactly. So you have a choice.
Yes, one way or another, we're not going to start cracking.
But
those
again,
backs.
you don't crack that back. That's not going to help. All right, the final diagnosis we're never going to crack a back is rheumatoid arthritis, Brad. Because with rheumatoid arthritis, you're going to have laxity.
Or hypermobility.
Right.
The bones, the vertebrae are actually too loose already.
Yep, they're held together by ligaments and muscles, and the ligaments are not doing their job. So instead of getting a tight fit like this, they're going to move around a lot more than they should.
Right.
And if you crack your back, you could actually injure your spinal cord.
Right. Yeah. It's
Or
loose.
your neck.
Typically, you're going to mobilize, manipulate the spine when you want to actually increase motion.
Right.
There's too much
There's
motion.
too much
here
motion
already.
already.
Yeah.
You're never going to want to crack that back.
All right, Bob. Is there anything else we want to? That's
I
5.
can fix just about anything except what, Brad?
A broken heart. But I'm thinking this little stress ball is going to help. You just start playing with this on a daily basis. It feels good, Bob.
Yeah,
You
but
wanna
it
try
does.
Give it a go.
That's okay.